Hello, welcome to your Daily Fix with me, Sean Paul Johnston, and
Lindsey Marie Silver.
Yeah, Lindsay's joining me today. As you guys know, when I posted up the video, this temporary video, we were off to see Wonder Woman at the cinema. So that's what I'm going to start off with today. Lindsay, what did you think about the film?
Overall, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Do you think the story was good?
Yes.
The visuals?
Yes.
And did you think it was badass enough?
Actually expected it was going to be more badass.
So Lindsay wanted it to be even more badass. I can tell you that I watched it, and I'm a big Superman fan, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought some of the visual effects were a bit dodgy. I think the budget wasn't obviously as high as something like Batman vs Superman, or even Superman as far as I'm aware. I think it was like one of the highest budgets for like a superhero film. But anyway, the budget wasn't that high, and as a result, I think some of the special effects looked a bit sort of kind of shady. And I'm hoping with a sequel to fix some of that. So they'll put a bit more budget, especially the fact that now that's pretty much the biggest opening weekend ever for a female director in a superhero film, or female director in general, as far as I'm aware.
See, I'm more excited about all of that side of things, what it means for society.
Well, exactly. I think it's a positive thing, and I think it's even now something like the 4th highest opening ever for a superhero film. And it's
wow.
Like that's pretty impressive stuff. So yeah, we're definitely going to get a sequel. That's obviously being confirmed that they're in a contract for that. Looking forward to it. Would you recommend people go and see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Would you go and see it again?
Yeah, I probably would actually.
Yeah. Cool. When we were in the cinema, in the front of us there was a guy and a girl, mixed relations, mixed. What is it? Mixed. Interracial couple, and they were all over each other, and by the end of the film I thought maybe they were having like an affair or something.
Yeah, it seemed
they left separately, and we thought it was quite funny. That seemed to be quite interesting, so if you're going to go watch the film, try and avoid that because it just distracts you the whole film. But anyway, moving on.
And also you discovered that one of your friends was sitting a few rows in front, and I was suggesting that we should throw things at him.
Yeah, but I didn't want to waste my time talking to him. He's an idiot. Anyway, moving on to some gaming news. So Shigeru Miyamoto was at the opening groundbreaking ceremony at Universal Studios for Super Nintendo Land today. They were they're opening it up, sort of kind of thing. It's not built yet. It's going to get built. It's going to be ready in time for the Tokyo Olympics in 2020. If you remember the Olympics here in London, that was the 2016 Olympics. Yep. When you watched that at the end of it, remember Mario came out and there was a big thing about it and everything. It was quite cool. Well, that's going to be obviously a big focus here at Universal Studios in Japan. So they're opening it up. There's rumours for things like Mario Kart ride. I think that's even confirmed now. There was things that Nintendo was doing in Japan or some other places where they were banning people were doing like mock Mario Kart tours around the city. And you were going to Mario Kart sort of carts. And they got it banned. So that's obviously why, because they're doing it at Universal Studios. The second thing was, apparently, if you're aware of Nintendo in the Louvre in France, is that how it's pronounced, Louvre?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, the museum anyway. I think it was one of the art museums in France. Nintendo did a thing with the 3DS. If you went around, you could use your 3DS as an audio guide and it would tell you about things inside the museum.
I didn't know that.
Well, apparently the Universal Studios Super Nintendo Land, Nintendo's looking for a way to have your Switch interact with it. So I presume it's going to be something similar. You'll go around, you'll maybe get bonuses on your Switch, you'll get notifications, you'll maybe get things where you can get downloadable games or demos, depending on what area you go into. And just to know it is Super Nintendo Land, it's not Super Mario Land. So the fact that it's Super Nintendo Land, Shigeru Miyamoto was asked, was it going to be other Nintendo related characters? Well, yes, that's what he referenced, was it's Super Nintendo Land. So we'll probably get loads of characters, Animal Crossing, we'll probably get Zelda, Star Fox, all that kind of stuff. So it'll be pretty cool to see how that turns out. It's 2.5 years away, so we'll see what happens with that one. Next thing I want to point out on is, this is quite a funny story. You like this one, Lindsay. Now, do you know the film Resident Evil and the games?
Yeah.
Well, you obviously watched me playing it. But one of the big...
Well, did I not play it as well?
Yeah, you played it as well. Well, the main antagonist of that series, or the main baddie in that series, is the Umbrella Corporation. And they're this medical corporation or a pharmaceutical corporation that basically tests a thing called the T cell, and that's what creates the zombies. And they're just this big evil corp, and they're controlling things and everything. Well, anyway, there's a company in Vietnam called Medcare Skin Centre, and now I don't know if this is fake. It's a real story, but I don't know if they faked this to put up to get attention. But they're basically a skincare company, and their logo is the Umbrella Corporation logo. And that's what they've got in their marketing materials. They've got people standing outside the actual Medcare Centre, smiling away, and it's got the big Umbrella Corporation logo. Now, someone did a bit of research into it, and apparently it looks like possibly they've went and used something like one of those Fiverr websites that makes you a logo for a Fiverr or something. So it could be that someone just made them a crappy logo. I say a crappy logo, it's quite a cool logo, but they've made that logo and they've just trolled them in some sense for using it. But it's making me think maybe they've deliberately done it just to get the attention because it's worked. We were talking about that.
Well, how old is this company?
It's just started up, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah, well, I say it's just started up.
I was going to say maybe it was the other way around.
No, that's definitely not.
They're a new company.
I think they've been around for like 30 years, the actual Umbrella Corporation in the games.
Right.
30 years old. So anyway, that's interesting. I'll post a picture up for there's a Twitter thing, I'll sort of post that up. But yeah, maybe this is the beginning. This is it, people. It's the beginning of the end. Zombies are coming from Vietnam and from Medcare Skin Centre. You heard it here first.
Wow. That's them got a wee advert in there.
Exactly. It's worked perfectly. WayForward, if you know who WayForward are, they're the makers of the Shantae series. Okay. You know, little belly dancing type character. They're basically working on a brand new game. It's not a Shantae game, but they are doing obviously Shantae as well. But they're working on a brand new game called the Mummy Demastered. And it's going to be tied in with Universal's Monster Mover reboot. Demastered. So instead of a remaster where they touch it all, make it all like fancier, newer type graphics.
They make it older.
They make it look like an old retro style game. So
okay. I'm not familiar with that terminology.
It looks like a Mega Drive type game, but it actually looks really cool. It looks like Disney, not Disney, what do you call it? Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse game. Epic Mickey or whatever it's called. Anyway, it looks like that, so it's looking really, really cool. And that ties in with the film with Tom Cruise. And I forgot her name is Benatou, the girl, whatever. I've just made that up her name. But the one who plays the mummy, who was in The Kingsman, the one, the martial artist girl. She was just badass. She's actually a dancer. You know that? She's a professional dancer that was really, really, really good. And then she got into modelling and then filming. And now she's like a big sort of actress and she's doing really well.
Wow.
Finally, the thing I want to show you guys, I'm just going to get up off the chair to get this.
What is it? What is it?
Now, I mentioned 2 days ago that we watched the Pokmon Direct. Sorry, I'll get that straight again. We watched the Pokmon Nintendo Direct, and they showed off Pokemon Tournament for the Switch. So it's a kind of an upgrade or remake. It's called Pokemon Tournament DX, and that's going to be coming out in the Switch in November. And they said that this controller is now going to work with it. So this is the controller that came for the Wii U version. You bought this separately. And it's kind of based off the arcade controller. It's actually quite cool. It looks a bit simple, but when you hold it in your hands, it's really, really comfortable. Well, anyway, I said 2 days ago, I'm going to give this away as a competition prize, because I've got 2 of them. This one's still sealed up. So I'm going to be giving this away as a competition. I'll let you guys know about it in coming episodes, so make sure to stay tuned or subscribe to the YouTube channel. So that's youtube.com/SmallFryUnify. I'll let you guys know in future episodes how you can win this thing. So when the game comes out, you'll have a controller ready to go with it, and yeah, you can be a proud owner of this little thing. These are probably going to be quite hard to get, so it's rare. It's not really rare, but anyway. That's
awesome. It. So subscribe and stay tuned.
Exactly. That's it for your episode of the Daily Fix today with me, Sean Paul Johnston, and guest Lindsey Silva this time. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.